So very important, you have to add your WordPress websites, right? So we do this in sites and publishing. You see here add new site, so you put all the information here. You see a WordPress site, you see category overview. I already have a couple of websites, English, Spanish, and Dutch for to test. I want to show how to connect these studios media. So what I do is I put this out, and we're gonna add it in here. So, but before we're gonna do this, I decided not to use a plugin or to create a plugin, because the more plugins in your website, the more you're weakening the website, right? So, um, like when SEO, like with SEO Neo, you connect with an API URL um, and an application password, but you have to know where to create it, right? So we go to users. This is the website. It's already there, admin. You go to it and you scroll down and you see here new application password name. So you can use your username. You put this in and then you say add application password. I did already, so I'm not going to do again. And I have it already, of course, I saved it in a notepad, so you also do this. So sometimes you not see this application passwords. This is because of plugins. You have plugins, safety plugins, like I think I forgot the name, but there is. They also tell you what they have, what you have to put out or to put on. So then after that you can see this application password. But normally you should see it. So put in your password name, and I would go for admin in this case, and then you add the application password, and that gives you different kind of password than the normal WordPress password. So let's go to WP Publisher Pro. So we start with the WordPress site, you know, or maybe better, you start with the website, and I always do like this, so more easy. There is this is important, WordPress API URL. So you see WP minus JSON. So you do exactly what you see here. So if you take your website and then like this, site text. This is something is interesting because you can put in your if you have a lot of websites, it's a good idea to have some text that you can see. Oh, it's marketing, web design, business. So what you can do is, in this case, I do web design for now. Application password. This I never use, but I always use application password. Username, and now of course I'm gonna blur this. So hang on, I put in admin, this don't care, you know, and I put in application password. Oh, I don't have to blur. So now what I do is add site. You have to wait. It tries to connect, and site added, connection verified, and category synchronized. Category synchronized not always works, but even, you know, if it didn't always work, I prefer to double check things. And there is another thing. Sometimes, and this is in every tool like SEO Neo, where you do the same connection, sometimes the application password is not working. It says, but cannot connect, blah, blah, blah. Then use the password you use to log in a WordPress site. So that's something I think is very important for you to know. And then it works. It's 99.9%. It works if the application password is not working. I don't know why, but sometimes it has something to do with the hosting, and then you use the normal password and you put it in here. So it's okay. And now you're gonna see down here the studio media. Connection useful, authenticated as Teresa Brown. That's the writer. And if I click on this, it Um, connection successful authenticated. So if you're in doubt if something is not working, you just do a test connection. But I always prefer to go to the category overview, and then I want to see, and here are your categories. So you have them. Now sometimes that's the AI, cannot help this. This is AI. It not adds the categories. And if you create a content in the content editor, you have to choose the category after the content is created. So you don't want that. You want it, like this, the way I show you. So that's it for WordPress sites. And there is no more to say, to be honest. So if I say marketing, you're gonna see this one, and I'm not sure why the other one. Oh, hang on, let me see. Um, I did web design, sorry. So if I want to add marketing, comma, marketing. Oh, I already did Control V. Update site. So you don't have to put in the application again. There it is, web design marketing. And if you're looking for these three sites about marketing, you can find them very easily. Well, that's it for the sites and publishing.